Okay, guys, we are live! So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I'll be your friendly Grim and Perilous Master today, because today we are carrying on with our ongoing campaign playing Cubicle 7's outstanding Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay 4th edition. And we are... did I grab the book? We are playing a campaign called Salt, Silver, and Sin that is making a lot of use out of the outstanding Salzenmund sourcebook for the City of Salt and Silver. And with me today are the stars of the Salt, Silver, and Sin campaign. I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are and who you're playing today? First up, we've got Sean.
Hey, I'm playing Thognoth Berickson. He is a dwarf from the Cragforge clan and an Ironbreaker.
Very nice. Next up is Carl.
Hello, I am playing Katerina of Shalia. She is a priest of Shalia, the goddess of mercy.
Very nice. And last but certainly not least is Colin, aka Spikepit.
Hello, I am playing Frederick Schuster of Salzenmund. He is a hunter trapper of the I don't know, are they notorious or the much maligned or the prolific? The prolific Schusters. The prolific Schusters.
Yes.
And it's been a while since I've joined, so I'm a little bit out of touch with where we're at currently.
Well, I have some terrific news for you, because if you were saying, you know what I need for my lovely Saturday afternoon is some sewers and rat men, well then, brother, do I have an offering you're going to like?
You're in for a treat.
So what happened last time, guys, to bring Colin up to speed?
I know where we ended. The question is where we began.
So the last two sessions might be because I think, Colin, were you here when the attack came in the night?
I was here when the attack came in the night, and all the talk was how savage it was, and we need to catch up with some local rat catcher and maybe get some intel on what's going on.
Yes.
And that, I believe, was my last encounter with the accursed rat folk.
Okay, so then what has happened for headlines? I guess what's happened in between since that time, guys? I checked my notes. We broke into the nefarious wizard's abandoned bakery. So that was the beginning of last session. Yeah. But since the time that Sean played last. Or Sean played last. Right. Colin played last. You guys have tried to track down that wood elf wizard, Zakon. Mm-hmm. You guys found where he seemed to be laying his head at one point, but and here is, I've got a handout. I don't know. I've got some setting on my PDF when I'm saving images directly from it. I'm getting these very dark versions of it. So I need to, actually, my son's done courses in. So,
a slight amendment there,
now.
guys. I was involved with that bakery business. Now you come to mention it.
Nice. Yeah. Okay.
And there was a big thing in there, some kind of.
Yes, a big shadow.
Yes. Yeah. I recall that now. We kind of staked out a bakery and got in there, but
So that was 2 sessions ago, right?
That would have been 2 sessions ago. They staked it out. Last session, you guys actually infiltrated it. Yeah. And went down into the sewers.
Right, that's the one I missed then, yeah.
Okay. Well, then I think...
So the other... So we definitely kind of shook the hornet's nest a little bit, because Katerina tried to follow the Zakon guy, and he saw that he was agitating some of the displaced wood elf people that are they're the lowest of the low, the last ones to arrive in the area. So he's trying to agitate them. So we warned the people at the construction site, or the dig site, whatever it's called, and they were kind of a little dismissive, but okay, whatever. I guess that's the way elves are. Or I felt they were. Maybe I'm reading that wrong, but anyway, they're aloof about it. But thank you. But they did send protection detail to the house and all that kind of stuff. So they're in the background, helping us out. but not overtly, I guess. So then we went to after that. And then like Katerina, she was spotted, and then some of these guys tried to like corner her and stuff like that.
She came close to. They were trying to lead her somewhere, and she just got a bad vibe, as they say in the old world. And then she got the heck out of there. Yeah. And that's when you guys. And you guys met Exposition Grandma, too.
Yeah, we met this woman. This woman there who was a devotee of Shalia told us everything that's going on in the poor quarter of town too.
Katerina rolled like 6 or 7 degrees of success on her social, whatever it was, the social charm, I guess.
Yeah. What was the upshot of that then? Because I remember Katerina getting involved with them ne'er-do-wells and her kind of like just managing to slip away. Yeah. You know, picking up on the bad vibe. What was the exposition?
That was where they learned about
the older lady.
She learned about what, like, the involvement with the bakery and the that elf who had been coming and going from that place.
Oh, okay.
She also saw Skaven, but no one believed her.
Oh.
So you found an entrance to the sewer in the baking or in the bakery, and then last session our Grim and Perilous heroes had gone down into there. And I can show you on the battle map what they found down there.
Yep. Oh.
So I had to, just for had that like mystery light that was showing up last time. I ended up having to basically recreate the map in order to fix it. So we need to do our initiative tracker again. Because I had to erase. We're on a new map right now, so if you guys wouldn't mind clicking on your initiative buttons. I can't remember if you need to click on your token or not.
I can't see.
So I think everyone has seen this yet, but sadly we're back to our first week once again of days without erasing initiative trackers, because I got too excited during our Fallout session last weekend and I erased an initiative tracker. 2 days shy of a 6-month streak.
It's on the combat tab.
Yeah, on the combat tab.
And this, I'm looking for it.
Okay. Right side.
Oh, it's like gaming with Nori, isn't it?
Yeah, it's combat tab, and on the right side where it says controls, that box that says controls.
Oh yeah, god damn, yeah. They could have made that a bit smaller, couldn't they? Oh my goodness.
Okay. All right.
I'll tell you what, I could have sat here all afternoon. I'd have never seen that.
All right, so let's talk about the size here. So one of the nice things with the battle mat is your each square is 2 meters, I believe, or 2 yards. 2 yards. Your movement, so whatever your movement score is, that's how many yards you can walk or how many squares you can walk, and double that is how many you can run. So you don't need to do the conversion to yards and then back or whatnot. Whatever your movement score is, that's how many you can walk for free. You can always run. You just need to make an athletics check, and I think you might take a penalty.
Because it says under the movement, it says movement is 4, walk is 8. I guess that's a quick walk, and then run is 16. So
so that then, because we're using it's 2 yards in it, you can just convert back to your move. You move your move in squares, or double that to run. The other thing is, I've assumed, because the 2 characters who were carrying torches are not here today, so I have assumed that Frederick is carrying a torch right now, and
I was just going to say, my movement across the board is currently 0. So does that mean I'm over encumbered somehow?
That could be. Let's take a look.
I mean, are you looking at the main tab, Colin?
Yeah, I'm looking at the main tab.
That's not a calculated field. It's just what you write in there.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
So
should be
you just
4,
have
8, 16. And then for Thognoth, they're 3, 6, 12.
got the little legs.
Yeah. What is your move, Frederick?
For humans, it's 4. Unless he has a
Apparently,
talent.
it's 4, 8, and 16.
Okay.
I've been reliably informed.
Unless he has a talent or something.
I don't think I've got a talent
Yeah.
for that.
Okay.
Suave, resilient.
There you go. Okay, so yeah, so 4 squares is how many you can move. We're counting diagonals as 1, so we don't need to worry about counting excess from that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we are good to go then. And as a reminder, we are using the group advantage rules. So I have one handout there, and I have a
Nice
reference sheet there.
Nice.
One of the things we have found to be particularly effective right now, if you're a non-combatant, which is not obviously Mr. Schuster, using a skill to try and like rally or whatnot is a really good way to generate some extra momentum for the group, because you generate almost more doing that than you do winning a contested fight that you instigated.
Yeah.
So you could heckle your adversaries or some such business.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And there's some fun narrative spends you can get too, like trick. Spend 1 advantage to take an opposed agility test for like tossing dirt in the eye or something like that.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff in there. All right. So then very briefly, it seemed as if the Skaven, the rat folk you were facing, were maybe choking on something, but that seems to have passed.
Oh no. That's not good.
Yeah.
All right. John had just finished casting a pretty cool prayer at the end of last session that started their lungs filling up, but unfortunately John is not here today, so neither is his spell.
Dang.
Yep. All right, so then we are starting off with the Skaven. All right, so let's see here.
All John had to do is, he could be sick, but just mute himself and sit back there and not do anything. We get his drown spell.
There you go.
Okay, so the combat modifiers are not. Oof. The one thing. Do you remember in the starter set for Warhammer Fantasy 4E, is there a card that has all those combat modifiers on it? Because there's that one table in Warhammer 4 that has like all the stuff for like outnumbered and.
Yeah.
Is
that is a key table? That's for sure.
It's a key table, and it's not on the GM screen. And
It is on the GM screen.
the combat difficulty.
Yeah, it has like a little table, like combat. It's in one of the middle panels or something. Like modifiers to combat. So I feel like I refer to it all the time.
It's not on the GM screen.
I don't see it.
There's a difficulty list is in there. There's advantage spends, psychology, common names, but that
I don't think
that
so.
block, that is a legacy from the Fantasy Flight games that I'm glad Imperial Maledictum did not carry over.
Which one?
The combat difficulty, this fucking block of text
Oh yeah.
thing for, it's just a pain trying to find
I mean,
those.
it doesn't. It doesn't have ranges for the weapons that much either. So you knew they culled that. They slimmed it down. So I'm trying to say.
There's a lot of stuff on the GM screen, and I don't want to complain about that. This is the. I'll take on the break. I should take a look at the cheat sheets. See if there's a cheat sheet for this in the starter set. Then I don't have to sit with the stupid table open. All right, so I am outnumbering Thognoth 3-1 right now, which means I have plus 40 to the attacks. All right, so first up, Thognoth, that one that was hacked in the leg by the disappeared Alwyn, is going to be trying to get you. Now, they need to spend an advantage in order to withdraw, but they can use their spears on you. Thognoth, you're going to be defending against this, right?
I am indeed.
Okay. So go ahead and give us whatever you are using. I have plus 40 against you because of the outnumbered. Ooh. Okay,
So is Fogg not finding himself the last member of a depleted shield wall at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Kind of like it looks like there's 3 Skaven lined up against our kind of our defensive line. That's
Are you a ranged guy, Frederick?
yeah, I am. I'm
right.
about to
Okay.
pick up them fools.
So, Thognoth, just as a reminder, you only gain momentum or advantage when you've instigated the test.
Okay.
So,
Gotcha.
Go ahead, and I succeeded by 4.
All right.
Success.
Let's see. I'm getting my. All right. Okay. Let me think about this.
Because I think you were using your shield to parry before because of the bonus from it, but that meant that you weren't using that as armor, right? Because you otherwise get the shield bonus as extra armor when you parry with something else. But your axe, I think, is unwieldy, isn't it?
I think you always get the shield armor, but if I'm correct. But
I thought that was the payoff, is that you could either parry with it or you could get the.
I don't think so. I think.
I'll double check while you make your.
Yeah,
roll.
double check. The thing I was trying to think is the SL bonus. There's always a little tricky because there's an SL bonus to the.
There we go.
I just rolled it. Okay, it's a little slow. Huh. I rolled it. Let's see if it comes up. Interesting. Maybe did I do something wrong? I don't know. All right.
Here we go.
We could try that.
Anytime you oppose an attack with a weapon skill or a melee skill, you benefit from an additional AP equal to the shield rating. If your weapon has a shield rating of 2 or higher, you can use it to oppose missile attacks. This means you may use a melee weapon in your primary hand to oppose opponent's melee attack at no penalty and gain the AP bonus of the shield if your secondary hand in your secondary hand if you didn't use it. And then yes, you get to add 3. Oh boy, that ain't good.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and spend fortune. Yeah.
Okay.
Get that started. And here we go. Let's see here.
So, yeah.
Wow. All right.
All right. Thognoth, hold on here. I'm just going to finish. Okay.
So, one of my success level bonuses requires succeeding, so that doesn't come into play. But 1 is always from the defensive quality of the shield, so it's actually a 0, -0.
Yeah. Say again.
There's 2 success bonuses, but 1 requires succeeding, which I did not, so that doesn't come into play. But 1 is from the defensive quality of that shields have, so it's 1 better than that.
Okay, yeah, and the shield doesn't add to the success levels. The shield adds to the armor.
Well, it has the defensive quality shields.
Yeah, which is the +1, but the shield bonus. So I was, for some reason, I read it and I was like, I was thinking it was success levels. And sorry, what did you say?
So it should be -0 rather than 1 because of that defensive quality of the shield adds 1 success level whenever you use the shield.
Okay, so then you still lost, unfortunately.
Oh yeah. I just figured for damage purposes or
for
whatever.
Damage, absolutely. Okay, so then you take. That is 9 points of damage to your. Let's see here.
So Katarina takes 1 point of damage.
Oh yeah, right. That's
Yep.
Is it only 1 you take, or?
Yeah, because my toughness is doubled, so if it's 9 points of damage, that's 8.
Oh,
Minus
okay.
8 because of my toughness.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, the dwarf is surprised as he
Killed some more little doves floating around. Little mini doves.
It's an explosion of white feathers. Okay, the second one, Thognoth.
Okay.
I got 2 degrees success.
All right. Coming in here. That's better. That's what we're looking for.
Okay.
Something more like that. So both come into place. That's +7.
Okay. Sorry, what comes into play?
the 2 success levels. So one of them comes from his talent, and that requires succeeding, which he did this time. And then one of them is from the defensive quality of the shield.
Which talent is that? Counts. Can you click on that?
Yeah, you bet. Let's see here. Hang on a sec. It's from.
I don't doubt you're right on that. I just want to see for my own edification.
Let's see. Yeah. Let's see here. It's the shieldsman.
Okay.
It's the test field. You know how talents have test fields.
Yeah.
So it may not be on that. Let's see. This is on page. Let's see here. It's on page.
Oh, it's the thing
page 145.
Yeah. Okay.
And its tests field is any test to defend with a shield.
Okay.
So you got to succeed. So that first attack, it didn't come into play because I failed, but this one I succeeded.
When you use a shield, you gain advantage equal to the number of levels you have in Shieldsman if you lose the opposed test. It's the opposite of what you think.
The test. See that test field? In that, see the Shieldsman, max, and tests. Any test to defend with the shield.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
There's always two, there's not always, but 2 benefits to talents and the test shield.
Okay. So then, sorry, do you want to spend, you have, there's 4 advantage in the group pool right now.
Let's see. What would I do with it?
You can push them back 1 square, or you could.
Right.
That probably isn't advantageous because they have a reach weapon.
Good call. I'm remembering now. It's coming back. You could
do damage.
How do I pass that up? I'm going to do some damage.
Okay. So you slam into them so hard it actually jars them. What's the damage on your shield? Is it 9?
Shield is 3 plus his strength bonus plus the damage from his strike mighty blow, and so it's a total of 9.
Yeah. Okay.
Plus opposed SL.
Okay, so 9 to right leg and
whatever the opposed SL is.
All right. Oh yeah, right. So you're actually, it's only you got 5, they got 2, so it's a 3. So that is 12. All right. So then that's minus 12 minus 7. Okay. I do like that they've, in the new, like in Imperial Zoo forward, they started putting the actual armor rating, like the total amount.
Nice.
You don't have to do the math yourself. Okay. All right. So yeah, you slam this thing. Yay! It squeals or squeaks as it goes back. And then the final one, Thognath.
Okay.
I succeeded by 3.
All right.
I remember reduce your momentum. That's your blue button. Or advantage.
Oh, okay.
You had to spend 2 advantage in order to do that.
Right. I wasn't sure where to do that. Let's see here. Okay. And then, so I did succeed, so 2 better than that. 2 of that success level bonus.
Okay, and I got 3 on mine, so I got 1 excess level. That is to your.
Oh, that's right.
I forgot
we're using my blue dot. I'm back on it. Slowly but surely, it's coming back.
That's all right. Then there's a lot going on in 4 and.
There is. We got to get it back in mind. I know.
Yeah. I need to try and kill you guys more often than this. Then what that means is, Katarina, I guess you would take 7. It would be 9 damage again.
Okay.
So only 1 more.
Yep.
Okay. And then it is these other guys. Okay. Their move. So 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we'll run to try and get around to the back there. I'll put them on the edge of the sewer here. And my athletics check. Okay. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So, and they have spears. 4, 5. There we go. So they are swarming around to where Katerina is. And these 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. And they are running up. Okay, so the ones coming up. Katerina, would you like to defend here?
Oh, they're attacking too? They ran and attacked? Okay.
Yeah, because they can. They made their athletics check.
Okay. Yeah, she's going to have to defend.
Okay. So go ahead and give us your defense. The first one's not going to benefit from... They're not going to all move in a block. They'll only gain outnumbered bonuses as they get along. First one is I failed by 1.
I also failed by 1.
Okay, so that means they did not... you batter their spear aside.
Okay.
Second attack, this will be a plus 20 for these. I failed by 2.
Succeeded
Nice.
by 3.
Okay.
Nice.
So you batter the second one aside. Third one has plus 40.
Jeez.
So, but I failed by 1 still.
I failed by 0.
Yeah, you succeeded. And then the final one is, let's see here. I succeeded by 4. Come on, Katerina.
I succeeded
Nice.
by 1.
All right, so by 3.
Let me see if the quarterstaff is also defensive.
Okay, so then that'll
That's
be
by
success
2.
by 2. So I
Yeah.
succeeded by 2. That is to your... so this will be your left leg. This is succeeded by 2. That is 9 points of damage.
Okay, so it's minus 5.
Okay.
She doesn't have any armor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then it is, I'd say last night Dave's character bravely ran forward to take on the one guy running away with his auto gun. Dave was playing a Adeptus Mechanicus character who was wearing cloth.
Katerina is going to withdraw or fall back or
Sure.
whatever that mechanic.
So Katerina, yeah, so to withdraw, I think it is an advantage spend.
Yes, I'd like to spend an advantage if I can.
Yeah, sure. Let me just see what the... you actually might be able to spend an action to generate it and then still also withdraw, because I don't think withdraw is an action, is it? Batter, additional effort. Flee from harm is 2, and it's a move action.
Okay.
So do you... Or not a move action, but it's a move. You move away from it. So do you want to do anything apart from... as your action?
I mean, could I actually jab one of these guys and then move? Or?
Sure. I think you're... does quarterstaff have reach?
It doesn't say it has reach.
Okay. So
No,
then...
it says range is long. So does that mean it has
Range is a no, but if you check the spear, it's got a trait that actually gives...
No, it says defensive pummel two-handed. That's what I have.
Yeah, because the spear is very long.
Okay.
Okay. So what are you thinking?
I think she's just going to withdraw. She probably is better off withdrawing and trying to cast a blessing.
So then take 2 off of Thognoth's advantage.
Sorry,
you can move your movement back. And then you can still take an action too. So if you wanted to do something like...
Can I move through an ally?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll move to here.
I can't remember rules is written, but yeah, that sounds right. Sounds good to me.
We can move 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Up to 4?
Yeah. She could have dropped down there.
We need to get out of here.
Okay,
and then she's going to attempt to cast a blessing on herself.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
It's a pray.
Pray, come on. It's like your willpower bonus plus your success level, isn't it? Is how much you heal?
No, it's just 1 point for this one. It's not a miracle.
Oh, okay.
But it is 1
nice.
point. So, okay.
With the extra success, are you able to target another target?
I think I can target another target.
So do you want to heal Thognoth as well?
Yeah, I'll give Thognoth one.
Okay. Phew. And
I guess if I go down, then Thognoth takes the. I guess I don't know. I don't know how that works because this thing's. I mean, I rolled really well on that miracle, so I know it's lasting for like 12 rounds.
Oh yeah.
It's got 10 rounds left.
If you're down, yeah, that's a good question. I
don't know.
Probably would rule that if you're unconscious, the miracle would end. But
okay.
Then
that'd be the nice way to. That'd be the.
How much did I get back? How much? Did
1 point.
1 point. Okay.
Okay. So Katarina scrambles back into this and casts her spell.
It does say we need to get out of here.
Thognoth, what are you doing?
Frederick. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Thognoth is up before.
Maybe.
I'm going to attack. I'm going to attack the most hurt.
Okay. So
Most injured.
Hold on, you.
Yeah, we got no.
Oh,
Sorry, we can't.
I rolled terrible. I got -1 level of success.
Oh,
okay.
Perhaps Cleave could come into play.
These games, it's playing with the players in easy mode because I tend to roll high. So
yeah, I'm so fortunate that you.
All right, so that is great. Oh, but that's your shield though. You want to use your your axe.
Sure.
Yeah.
Is it the same target number?
It is not. I don't think so. Let's see here. I'm looking for my axe. That is what I'm looking for.
Did we disarm you?
Not yet. Let's see. I don't think any SL bonus for this. Can't think of any. I don't think so.
Okay. Oh, you want to fortune point that?
I guess my last one. Early days. Okay. Let's see how I'm looking.
Here it comes. Big money.
Better.
There you go. All right, so it's a net of 3 success levels, so that is 13. What does it look like as you take one of these Skaven down?
He needed this. He just cleaves it to a clavicle, buries his axe, rips it out.
Yeah.
Does the cleave rule apply in this case?
The old cleave rule.
No, I think if you, maybe you have to kill him like from full to nothing, but there is a cleave thing where you take down an opponent. You can
I think I know what you mean.
Is it a talent or is it a
keep?
It's a thing.
Or is it a
rule?
where
you keep going. Is that a talent though? Yeah. Is that not everyone has that? Do they, Carl? Not everyone has that.
No, it's everyone.
Everyone has that?
Yeah, let's take a look.
I'm not sure I'll be able to put my finger on it because I think I know what you're talking about though. It might be near the size rules.
A death blow is what I think you're thinking of.
Death blow. Yeah. Good call.
Yeah.
Good
we call it cleave. Sorry.
Okay.
You're throwing this off, Carl. With the
we were talking 3.5 before, so that's. I think it probably was called cleave in 2nd edition as well because it's 2 we carried over a lot of nomenclature from 3rd edition D&D.
Oh, it's an optional rule on page 160.
Never mind.
Yeah.
160. Yeah.
Yeah. If you kill a melee opponent in a single blow. You may move into the space occupied and attack another opponent if there's one available. You may keep doing this a number of times equal to your weapon's skill bonus and may not attack the same character more than once. Some are so big. Yeah, that sounds pretty fucking cool, so I'm fine with that.
I can't turn it down.
I think my unabashed love of Gotrek Gurnason may be influencing this.
Good call, Carl. I wouldn't have remembered that. That's a good. I forgot about that old.
You gain an advantage, though. By the way.
Oh.
Yeah, because you succeed,
right?
you get 1 advantage.
That's a good call. That's important.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, and I attack again, right? That's the.
You do, yes, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
In I go.
I got 6 degrees of success. Kevin actually, and I got a crit.
Look at that!
Oh.
Okay, but sorry, I think your celebrations may have been a bit too early. I did roll a crit as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're suffering a critical hit in addition to this. All right, so I got 6 degrees success. You got 1 net, so that's good. But let's roll your critical hit. I hit you in
Okay.
Let's see here. Hit location. Ooh, your secondary. So it's your shield arm.
Okay.
Okay, I hit you. So first, let's do damage on him. That is going to kill him because he does not have enough. But that spear is going to catch you. So
yeah. How is that going to work with the martyr?
Oh well, if he takes damage, then you may be able to resist that.
Okay.
But because he doesn't take damage, it's just that he takes a critical hit. Okay, so arm. Here we go. Let's see. Badly jarred arm. So you're going to take. It would be 2 wounds, but Katarina's toughness will hold that off. Your arm is badly jarred in the attack. You drop whatever's in the hand, which is what is your toughness bonus? Thognoth?
It is a 5. I'm currently. Oh, wait a minute now, because let's talk about that, because I had an improvement, but that might have been Jonathan. So let's talk about what.
So that won't be effective anytime a player is not here. Any effects that their characters have is
that
gone.
came from Jonathan, or did it come from you, Katarina?
No, it's from Jonathan. I don't have that.
Okay,
Gotcha. So it's a 4.
it's a 4.
I have that, but I haven't cast that yet.
Okay, so that arm is useless for a few rounds.
But I guess
All right.
the shield's still there. I guess it's strapped on, but
Yeah, the shield,
can't
the
use
arm is treated as it says dropped whatever's in the hand, so he's actually dropped it, and his arm is useless for a period
that
of
guy's
time.
dead.
Sorry,
That Skaven's gone, right?
the Skaven is dead though. Yeah. Oh wait, you hit the injured one. I take it, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Then you could death blow again if you like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right here.
Oh yeah, 'cause it's based on your weapon skill bonus, which is
It's probably a 4, isn't it? 4 or 5. What's Thognoth's weapon skill?
My weapon skill is it's 5. It's
5? Not the skill. Your stat.
My weapon skill
bonus.
bonus is 6 because I'm a 60.
Oh yeah. Okay, so 6. Okay, so then go ahead. Oh,
there it is.
here's the downside. Death blow allows you to move into the square and then make an attack.
Oh, then she can't, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Then, but
Get another advantage for that?
you would not trigger that. I'm assuming, and want to stay in melee combat with that one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Is
Is that another advantage, right?
I'm going to double check here. I'm going to see if it's restricted to once per round or each time you do that.
Good.
Let's see here. Yep, +1 advantage.
Okay. Nice.
Okay, so you have 2 advantage now. All right, then it is Frederick.
All right, so if I move,
Yeah,
do I suffer any penalty to my shooting?
you do not. I don't. Ooh, good question, actually.
Yeah, that's a good question. I think you might. It's in that block. It's in the block.
It's in the block.
I
Here
think
we
it's
go.
in the block.
Oh boy, back to the block.
It's the
No,
block.
the block.
I'm telling you.
Here we go. Combat difficulty. Attacking while you're prone.
Pretty sure it's in there. I feel it.
Shooting a mouse. There's rules for that in here. I feel like they're okay.
I feel like they're bigger than mice.
It's on -10. Shooting on a round where you also use your move.
There you go. Okay.
-10.
Okay.
Well, I'll take the -10,
Okay.
and I'm gonna move.
Okay.
And can I shoot this one that's attacking Fognoth without endangering Fognoth? I don't
I think
really
the way
wanna...
it worked is if you. What was it?
I think it's -20, and if you would have hit where then you miss, it hits me. I believe that was the.
Yeah, because we have had it ricochet off of Thognoth before.
We
That's a
have.
bit dank.
Yeah.
Oof.
You can shoot a nearby one. Shoot a nearby one.
Yeah.
If you can.
Maybe I will not move so far, and then I can still see one. Then, if I stay there.
Yeah.
All right. If I just back.
That platform, just as a reminder, whenever there's like the shadow that's in there, that means it's up a little bit. So that's probably about 2.5 feet high. There will have some partial cover.
All right. So I'm like down behind a bit of.
But what you could do is shoot and then move if you like. Oh, you might have muted yourself.
Yeah, I did. That's because everything collapsed here with my ramshackle setup that I got. Oh dear. So if I shoot before I moved, would I not get a penalty?
You would still have the penalty because you're going to move this round, but it wouldn't give them the cover because you're firing down into them. And in fact,
so I better, if I go back to where I was then for now.
You're also shooting at a small group. So
yeah. Good call.
So that's good as well. So there's lots of targets of opportunity.
Yeah. That's a solid catch. The block.
Pays to hang out in the block.
That's a solid catch.
Okay, so then you will have a net of plus 10. It looks like.
And our advantage thing?
So the way advantage works in this is currently got 2 points, and then you can spend it on that handout. There's a list of what you can spend the advantage on. You spend it like momentum. Oh, you haven't played 2D20 games yet. No. Have you played Fantasy Flight Star Wars?
Oh god, yeah, ish.
Okay, then so let's talk about it for new. I won't use it by comparison. What it is it's a pooled resource that you can then spend. Anyone in the party can spend it to do things. And like for instance, if you want the plus 10%, that is 2 advantage.
Do you spend it retrospectively or
no? You have to spend it before you make your roll.
No. I'll save it because I feel like there's some others that may need it more than me.
Okay. So
difficulty is challenging, yeah?
Difficulty is challenging, yeah, because it is a contested roll. And then, hold on, it is also... does this count as point-blank range for you?
I would have thought so.
So that is another... When James was asking about that last night, I think it's because he's been reading Warhammer Fantasy recently. Right? Because... point blank is the range of your weapon divided by 10 in yards. What's the range of your weapon?
Mine is 100.
That's 10 yards. That's 5 squares. That's point blank range. So that is actually another plus 40.
Nice.
So that is plus 50 to your roll.
So do I add that on the next thing after difficulty?
I think so, yeah. And remember, don't put the plus sign in, otherwise the world will invert. That summons chaos.
So it's target bonus, I put it in.
50, yeah.
Yeah. Last 50. Well, why is it written equals? Hold on. Damn it. Don't want the world inverting.
Oh, so this is at point blank range, which means they are able to dodge.
This is not sub SL bonus, is it?
No.
All right.
Okay.
Has that worked?
I got 1 degree of success in the dodge. Yes. Just make sure you're using your... Oh, no, never mind. Ignore me. That worked out just perfectly. All right. So that is...
Did it roll?
No, it didn't roll.
Didn't roll.
Dude, from the combat tab.
Yeah, I clicked on my weapon, no?
Let's see. Maybe something's been changed here. Let's see. Yeah, because it didn't actually roll the dice.
No,
it didn't roll the dice.
What did I do then?
I do not know. Let's take a look. Let's see, your character sheet's loading up here. Okay. Come on, you little horse. Let's go. Hurry. There we go. All right, so the weapon, longbow. Let's see here. Challenging. Target bonus. 5-0. Oop, not 050. 50.
You just click on the longbow, yeah?
Yeah, I just clicked on the longbow at the bottom of the sheet.
Yeah,
It's a fine roll right there. I'll point out.
Yeah.
and then
Oh wow.
and then enter the bonuses and then roll. It should have rolled. Okay.
It should have rolled, yeah. So sometimes when you're clicking through menus, there's sometimes an issue where if it skips a step, it won't function properly. For these ones that are like tax return stages to it, maybe just try it again.
Although that outstanding success is pretty nice.
Well, you know, guys, this is why I don't roll 20 for you guys.
Right. Good call.
My dice are hot. The
Target bonus plus 50.
no, 50, not plus 50.
Oh, 50.
The including
maybe that
plus
was it.
signs
Maybe that was it. That's,
makes the
okay.
ruinous powers happy.
Oh, I thought I had to put the plus sign.
No.
Oh, there you go.
Holy
there you go.
smokes, look at that. All right, so that is 15. So you fire down into them. Right arm, they have 5. All right. Look at that. Look at this.
Oh dang.
Snipping
Then you can move, Frederick.
Yeah.
And then we'll take our mid-session break because we're done the first round of combat. Okay, then we are done. It'll be the rat folk up next. Oh, and +1 advantage.
Oh yeah. I'll do it.
Because it was. So here's something interesting. It is an opposed test. So unless it's at point blank range and they're able to dodge, or they've got a shield, range attacks don't contribute to advantage. Because it's not an opposed test.
All right.
Right? So in this case it was, because you were close enough and they were able to dodge. But the rules for it are range attacks. So range attacks don't necessarily add to advantage.
So
that makes sense because that
on
could
page
be.
On page 133, where you gain, right below the one about opposed test is outmaneuver. If you wound an opponent without engaging in an opposed test, gain +1 advantage.
Oh, okay. So if you hit and actually injured them, that's where that's captured.
Yeah, and that was similar to original core.
So you're
yeah.
gonna stand in front of you're gonna stand behind the injured Katarina, Frederick. That's so noble of you.
I'm
Hey,
trying
there's
to
a
form
reason there's so
line.
many Schusters around. They don't give away their life.
Right.
This is so that they can't outflank us.
Nice.
I'm protecting your back by having you in front of me.
They could outflank you, couldn't they?
They're gonna come around
Yeah, all right.
like this.
Okay.
Go on in.
All right. Well, then with that perilous
fine.
positioning, let's take our short mid-session break right now. For those listening at home, we'll be back in about 5 minutes. All right. AP is the... Oh, good to know. Yeah, thanks, Sean.
Yeah, that's depending on how they're armored, that could be big.
You know, it's one of these games where, like, if we were playing this as like our weekly game or our, you know, our regular go-to game, like all these little things would be second nature to us. But
totally,
you know, it's I'm gonna find a way to put the weapon qualities in Imperium Maledictum into a handout as well, so we've got all those at hand instead of having to. I think we're getting pretty close to having those committed to memory now. Yeah. For like what rapid fire does, what burst does, but yeah.
Right.
So I guess that means I need to run another Warhammer Fantasy game and another Imperium Maledictum game. So I guess, you know.
And they both have to be weekly.
Yeah, or just alternate with the other weekends.
Yeah, sure, yeah. As much as possible. We've got to play more.
Exactly. Well, this is our Warhammer weekend because we've got Friday nights is 40K and today is Warhammer Fantasy. This is session 19 of this campaign too.
Wow.
Yeah. We are getting some mileage under you guys, which means you guys should have like 1900 XP, I guess. Because we've been granting 100 each session in this, haven't we?
I think it's 100 and...
or is it 150?
Yeah, 100. No, you're right. Okay.
I think 150 was Rogue Trader.
You're right.
One has been 100, but...
You're right. Mm-hmm. I've got 1675, so I missed a couple or something.
Right. And I think that you also got like a minor goal at some point to account for like, or maybe that 75 might have been left over from Caregen. Because, you know, there's the extra, depending on what things you pick or what things, you know, you roll for.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I was going to grab, I'll grab the starter set quickly. See if that handout's in there. So we just had starting yesterday the Calgary Stampede, and you can tell it's Stampede time because I have the window open in my guest room where I've got all my RPG books, or some of my RPG books, I should say, and I could hear the sound of some fucking cover band playing something, drifting in like, oh boy. If I never hear a cover of Mustang Sally ever again in my life, it'll be too fucking soon.
We had a bit of that. I think it was last weekend, but I was sitting outside and I could hear something drifting across the air. I feel like there was some kind of festival or something going on.
Nice.
Yeah, that is the. This time of year is the street festival thing. I used to live in closer to downtown Calgary, and we would have a thing called the Lilac Festival, and that's where it was just like, oh my goodness.
I'm between places, so I've got a town either side of me, and I'm in the borders. They sort of join up.
Yeah.
They kind of join up, and I'm in the middle. I'm not really one or the other, but I can hear both whenever something's going on. It's either west or east of me.
Gee. Okay. So that is, I grabbed the starter set to see if there's a couple handy reference things in here, but unfortunately there isn't that, like the block. The block is noticeably absent. There's a lot of rules to this game, so like I don't fault them for not having everything on everything. Sure. So yeah, fair enough. This isn't like a game that's got a minor amount of stuff. Oh, what was it called? Oh, Batman. The Batman screen. I got the Batman RPG from Monolith showed up this week, and the GM screen. I flipped through it. And I'm like, there's no skill list in here. There's no skills in the game, so of course there's no skill list on the GM screen.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, your main man from Cubicle 7, I forget what his name is now, but he's always at Dragon Meat. What I feel like he's always at Dragon Meat. I'll ask you.
Lloyd? No, not from Cubicle 7?
No.
Lloyd's Mordifius.
Podrag?
No, Lloyd is from Modiphius. I know Lloyd, but
Podrag Murphy or something. His first name is definitely Podrag.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will. I'll ask him why the block ain't on all the stuff, man. So what's up with?
I have a block to pick with you.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they have the character trait motivations and quirk table, which, who cares?
Yep.
Or common names to the old world.
Well, you know what? I have used that. And I've used the one from
common names. I can see that. You've used the quirk thing.
Yeah, the Imperium Maledictum. I have not used the quirk thing, but I'm not one to typically use that stuff. I've already got like a head full of supporting character things I can just steal from movies and TV. Which is to say that just every dwarf is going to sound Scottish.
Right. Bleeding. They have like the base common conditions.
I feel like his name's not I feel like his name is not pronounced as it is spelt.
It's probably Patrick, isn't it? Because that's just
I worked with an Irish guy, and his name was spelt one way.
Yeah.
And it bear no resemblance to how you actually pronounced it.
It's like the Welsh spelling of Ian. Right? Where it's like, yo one?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So.
I mean, my name is same. It's Sean, and yet it's Sean. So
there you go.
Yeah.
That's right.
Wait, your name's not Cian?
Like Cian.
Oh my God. Years of embarrassment. Years of egg on my face, Sean.
I'm trying to think the last time I've heard that. I mean, once in a while it comes up, and it's fine, obviously.
People call you Scene.
I mean, when it happens at like at a fast food restaurant when they say, "Hey, can I get your name for the order?" And I don't know, somehow and then they'll write it, and they actually write it down correctly but then the guy calling out the name
pulls
goes,
out.
Scene, something like that. That'll be the yeah.
Well, I don't need a barista to be good at reading. I need a barista to be good at making coffee. So
right.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, I got a student called Kiva.
Yeah.
And their name is spelled KOAIHME or something like that. It's just there's absolutely no resemblance to their name. And I'm trying to call it out, and it say, it's Kiva, and I'm like, how is that?
You ask her for an explanation. I need an explanation for this.
My sister used to live in just inside the border of Wales with her when she lived in the UK, and I got the photos of all the Welsh, street names and the town names and stuff like that.
The good thing is that all their last names are Jones, so
that narrows things down.
All right, so then we are back. Let's see, we have a bunch of Skaven to deal with here. So first, Thognog, would you kindly resist a attack here? I have no bonuses to this. I got 1 degree of fail.
Let's see. So my shield arm is useless, right?
Yes. Well, you dropped your shield, and your shield arm is useless.
Okay. All right. So I think I have no SL bonus then.
And is the axe unbalanced as well?
Oh, that could be.
Or am I might be imposing. Oh, is it?
Yep.
Okay, so it'll be -10 to parry, right?
It's a good call.
I'm just going to double check. I want to make sure I'm not imposing. Elder Scrolls, it has that, but unbalanced.
Gratuitous penalties.
Yeah, it is. Okay. So yes, go ahead and give us your. It'll be -1 success level, right? Or is it -10 to your skill?
I am not sure. I can't find it. Where's unbalanced?
Unbalanced will be the trait in with the weapons in the armor. Or the equipment section.
I'm there, and I can't for some reason. I'm not.
Because they separate out the good ones and the bad ones. For some fat.
Oh, you're right. Good call. Mm-hmm. Good call. I thought you were joking for a second. Yeah,
no,
right.
No.
No, you're totally right. And I still can't find it. What's
No,
wrong with
unbalanced.
What is-
So maybe something from
What are you looking for?
Up in Arms.
What
Unbalanced.
I know, unbalanced.
Great, great axe.
Got,
No, it's not.
it's got to be core. It's got to be. The index is very thorough. Maybe that'll save me.
No, new qualities. Unbalanced 89 of Up in Arms. When this
Okay.
weapon is used to oppose incoming attacks, it suffers -1 success level.
Okay.
There we go.
Very good.
Okay.
Oh, so they updated the chart then in Up in Arms. Yes.
They did. Yeah. The Up in Arms has a great stuff. It adds a lot more detail to the, what do you call it? To the regular. Oh, critical success. Nice. All right. So unfortunately, your contested is a 0, which is still better than what they've got, but it means you impose a critical hit on him. So that is to his right leg. Give us a percentile roll, please.
All right then. Let's see. Go.
34. That is thigh strike. A painful blow slams into your opponent's upper thigh. Gain a bleeding condition and take take an average endurance test or stumble, gaining the prone condition. That is a distinctly European phrasing. Take a test as opposed to make a test or make a roll. Okay, and he stumbles. Purple is prone. Now, if you want, you could also spend 2 advantage, smash him back as your shield ability, knock him off of this thing onto the ground. He'd be prone at Friedrich's feet.
But he doesn't have a shield.
Can I still do that without the shield?
No, you cannot, because you don't have a shield. Right. How dare you suggest such a thing? There we go.
He's prone though, so
He is prone, yeah, so you have him out into the ground.
Yeah.
All right. Then that was his attack on you. And then let's see here. 1, 2. There we go. That's all we need. Coming up from behind you, Thognoth. Ah! Now he's outnumbered you. Ooh, that is a 4 level of success.
Okay. Let's see here.
And I'm gonna start moving some guys here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mr. Schuster. Oh, you want a fortune point? Ooh, we have no fortune points.
Nope.
Then
Red
that
Arena's gonna go
is 2 degrees of failure, so it's a net of 4, 6. That is 7. So it's 13 points of damage.
13 minus 8.
Okay, so that would be 5 damage you take,
Yeah,
Katarina.
so she's at 0. She's goes prone.
Okay. Now,
She goes prone.
okay. Did you hit 0 on the nose, or did it exceed your damage threshold?
It exceeded
Okay. By how much? By 2?
by 1.
By 1. Okay. Okay, so you're knocked down. Okay, so you're not unconscious automatically, and there's not a test you make.
No, you're just prone.
Okay, you did suffer fewer negative wounds. Good use of fewer than your toughness bonus. So you subtract 20 from the critical table. So you're not going to be. I guess I'm going to assume it goes to the body.
Yeah.
So let's see. So minus 20. Ooh, not bad. As far as critical results go, it's not a bad one. That is 'tis but a scratch. You gain 1 bleeding condition and suffer 1 wound.
Yeah. Oh, but she's not unconscious. That's good.
Okay. Excellent. All right, then. Which means this ability is still active. Okay, but I mean, like you still get your toughness bonus too. Okay, so then that is 1. This guy will go 1, 2, 3. Up to you there, Thognoth. You're outnumbered 3 to 1 now. I got 3 degrees of success. I'm going to attack Mr. Schuster in a moment here. This guy I'm going to make a willpower check for. Nope. Flee! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. He did not like getting shot, so he's getting...
I got -1.
-1, and I got, what did I say, 3 degrees of success? So, 4 net, 7 points, so it's 11 points of damage. Does your...
Right, so it's another crit. It's another crit on you.
And your thing doesn't end once you've taken critical damage, Katarina?
I don't know.
Okay, maybe take a look at that. I'll just finish maneuvering the Skaven while you're checking.
I was looking at bleeding first.
Oh, okay, you got it. Okay, here we go. All right. Bleeding, you lose 1 wound at the end of each round.
Yeah, it shouldn't have any wounds, so.
It doesn't have any. Sorry.
Okay, if she goes unconscious, then you have to roll that percentile dice to see if she dies.
So hold on. The miracle, does it continue feeding damage to you even though you're down?
I don't know.
Okay, let's take a look.
What's it called again? Do you know?
Martyr.
Martyr, page 226.
Okay, thank you. Let's see. Martyr. Any damage? No, it does not. I guess that's... Yeah, it's fitting for the name, I guess.
Yeah.
Right. All right, so it's 1 more. Then I think we said it was 11 damage, right? So it'll be 3. So you're still less. What's your toughness bonus, Katarina?
8.
Oh no, but the normal toughness bonus, not the one that's subtracting damage.
4.
4. Okay, so you're still less than the negative toughness bonus, so it's still -20 to the crit roll, which means that is.
All right, so it's going to be 2 crits though on her.
Yeah.
I'll pick 2.
You are winded. You gained a stun condition. 2 more wounds.
Yeah. It doesn't
And
matter.
you make an average endurance test or gain. Oh, you're already prone. Never mind. Ignore that.
Yeah.
Okay. Movement is halved for 1d10 rounds for 5 rounds. Okay. Then we've got a couple other ones here. Frederick, would you like to defend against the oncoming Rat Man?
Do I need to switch weapons?
I think you would have to be defending with unarmed. Then.
Or dodge. Is there a dodge? Yeah, there's dodge.
Yeah, you just wouldn't do...
Yeah.
Can you use dodge for... I know you can't in Imperium Maledictum, but...
Oh, for getting shot at.
For getting attacked in melee, can you use dodge to defend?
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, pretty sure. Let's see. Pretty sure. On a melee. Gosh, where would that be? Opposed. Where is opposed?
Yeah, it says in the call out section, you can oppose an incoming melee attack with more than just your melee skill. The most obvious choice is dodge. The difficulty is you won't be able to inflict damage then. So it's just like it is in Imperium Maledictum.
Yeah.
Okay. So you could dodge as well, Frederick, or you can use unarmed.
I feel like he would dodge.
Okay, so go ahead. I'll make my attack.
Difficulty average, yeah?
Challenging.
Oh, challenging.
Yeah, always challenging on contested rolls.
Oh, right, okay.
Did get 2 degrees of success on this. You want a fortune point that? You haven't spent any yet today.
Yeah. So that's a re-roll then, yeah?
It is, yeah.
Okay. There we
Nice,
go.
and a crit, which means you suffer.
Ooh.
Oh,
no.
but it's a
I'm
dodge, so you
dodging.
won't. Yeah, like normally you would inflict a
No.
critical wound, but no, I don't think. Yeah, let's see what it says. Rules is written.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't.
That doesn't, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really see how I'd damage someone dodging out of the way.
Right.
Right.
Leg sweep as you dodged.
Yeah, you're talking to a guy who has tripped over an invisible turtle more than once in a Rollmaster game, so implausible injuries, I think, are... Let's see here. It's only successful melee or range test. So dodge isn't either of those things, so that's where you wouldn't. All right, so satisfying my pedantic nature. So Frederick, but you do manage to get yourself out of the way. Let's do this instead. Because you got a crit success on that, why don't you take 1 advantage?
Oh, okay.
And see either. So
I'll mark it.
Yep, Thognoth, you got 4. And then Thognoth, we've got some attacks on you. Whoo, boy, I've got 3 more coming in. Okay, and you are... the upside is you are as outnumbered as you can be right now. So you can't get more outnumbered.
Nice.
Yeah, I think.
All right, 6 degrees of success.
All right.
Sorry, 5 degrees of success on this one.
Okay. -3.
Okay. Let's remember how resilience and stuff works. If you wish to...
Yeah, resilience and resolve. I'm going to start having to use that stuff.
Yeah, because you could spend some of that to set your dice number to whatever, like, say, a critical, if you chose their Thognoth.
Yeah. Let's see.
I will not fail resilience.
Resilience, okay. How much resilience do you have there, Thognoth?
It's a permanent spend.
Resilience is 2. 2 and 2. Resilience resolve.
So you could, I suppose, because right now you're seeing that every time you're hit, Katarina is screaming behind you.
Yep. Then let's see. Then I will.
So here's the thing: it's rather than roll the result of a test. I'm fine with you spending this anyway in lieu of, because I don't think we've spent resilience in like 8 to 10 sessions.
But resilience is a permanent spend, though, right?
Oh yeah, you're burning it then.
It's yeah. I mean, it's not permanent, but it's super hard to get. Right.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Yeah. I mean, it seems like a good time.
Yeah, because Katarina is, with the way that the magic seems to be working, you have 2 more that are attacking you.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
I'm going to be spending some resolve.
And here's an upside. You know what your resistance? That was a hit location to head. So why don't you give us a percentile roll, please? Let's see where the crit goes on their head. Thognoth, you giving us a percentile roll, please?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Did you? Was I ignoring you?
That is okay. I'll pick up the shattered pieces of my life and carry on.
I was deep in research of a Warhammer Fantasy.
Gaping wound. Oh, that's not to the head. Hold on. This is struck forehead. A solid blow thumps the center of the forehead. Gains bleeding 2 bleeding conditions, and a blinded condition that cannot be removed until all bleeding conditions are removed. So this thing tries to get into you. You batter it aside and brain it right across the scalp. So it's bleeding down into it. And let's see here. Oh, the bloody eye. How appropriate is that? Okay. Then 1 more resistance there, please, Thognoth.
Okay.
I succeeded with 4 degrees of success this time.
Okay. Oh,
nice.
I got 4 as well.
Yep.
Boy, oh boy. I'll tell you, if if your first comment on a channel is to say when is something coming back, pretty good chance I'm going to delete your comment. Pretty good chance I'm going to be blocking you too. If you don't like what we're playing, don't fucking watch. It's totally fine.
When is what coming?
Someone commented on a campaign of we're playing something else during a war story, and when is this coming back? And, like, fuck off, don't watch then.
Yeah.
Yeah, no skin off our teeth.
I got 4.
Nice. Okay, so that is right, because a +1 because of the unbalanced.
Is it settled by the skill, right? The skill number.
Yes, and you are more skillful than these things.
Okay.
One more. Here we go.
Okay.
I got 3 degrees of success.
All right.
No, I got 2 degrees of success. I keep wanting to give him +10.
I got -1.
-1. Okay, so that's 1 degree of success then. That is 8 points of damage, which is not enough to get past Katarina's double toughness.
Yes.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay. So then that is everybody in the rat party. Katarina, you suffer 1 wound from bleeding.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Oh, yeah, is that the end of your round, right?
Yeah, so how many resolve can you use per round, I guess?
That is a good question. Let's see.
Resolve 171.
Awesome, thank you. There we go. Spending resolve.
Doesn't look like there's a limit.
She could spend a resolve to remove the
Bleeding condition.
Oh yeah.
remove the
Nice.
bleed, and then spend a resolve to remove the prone, giving her 1 wound.
Yeah, let's see here.
That's 2 resolve, and then she's gonna get out of there. But
Yep.
Which way do we need to head to get out of here?
To our
guys?
left.
this way.
Right.
I don't see anything that restricts the. I don't see anything that restricts the how many times you can use them.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So yeah. So she gets 1 wound back,
Okay.
and she's gonna. And I spent. That's 2 resolve. She's got 1 left. And then she's going to remove the bleed. If I go unconscious, like if I take, if I get an unconscious on the crit or something, or I go to 4, like I have that 2 with on the skull there. That's how many crits I've taken. So if I take 4 crits, I go unconscious, and then I can die.
Okay.
So, all right. So she's gonna run.
Okay. Now I think you may need to spend 2 because of the reach of their weapons. You may need to spend 2 to disengage.
Can I do that?
Yep. There's 4 momentum right now.
I know.
4
Well,
advantage.
I'm asking the guys if I can.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh.
Do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's 8. She can keep moving. I mean, I guess I'm out of.
I would go all you can go if you're asking.
But hold on. Didn't
Yeah.
you have to spend? What did you have to do to get up from prone though?
I just spend the
I'll
resolve.
spend a resolve.
Oh, okay. That's what that was for. The second spend. Got it.
Oh, I think you get 1 wound back for.
Yeah, I know. I got one. I got
good.
1 wound back.
Good job.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on 171 now.
All right. So you scrambled, and then Thognoth, what are you doing?
Let's see here. So
If I am out of range of him too, the martyr doesn't affect. Just FYI, the range is.
Stop hurting me, Thognoth.
No, I mean, the range is. I mean, it benefits both of us really.
So, is my arm still useless? I'm just checking the
Your arm is still
duration.
useless. Yeah.
Okay.
the range is 4 yards, I think. So I had to be pretty close to you.
What would it look like if I slung my axe and tried to grab my shield? What would that look like?
Storing. I don't think you get to free draw weapons in this game. But let's double check. Let's see.
Range is fellowship yards, so 4 yards. So like you're out of range now. By the way.
No, that's fellowship, not fellowship bonus.
Oh, fellowship.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Reactions is on page 158.
158. Okay.
All right. So I got to be 45 yards away. That's crazy. I might fall down. That's an amazing spell then.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay. Free actions.
I guess you could have like a priest of Shalia, like on the front, in the second rank, and then people just healing away at the priest of Shalia while they're taking.
Drawing a weapon is a free action, but stowing a weapon is different.
Okay.
But let me see here.
This guy's prone though. Which is
Here's do this. I don't overthink this. Give us a weapon skill check. You're pretty good at this stuff. This will just be challenging against us in combat.
Okay.
It's also an axe, so it's not like you're putting it back in a sheath. You're putting in a loop or something around your belt.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
So probably maybe drop the axe.
Yeah. So you go to toss the axe down. It skitters down and then slides. So we have a unarmed Thognoth. Upside is I'm not going to make that take your round. So you still have an action and a move if you like, and you could disengage if you want to spend 2 advantage. But that means that Frederick is potentially taking an attack.
Well, he's going to probably.
Or no, he can't disengage then.
He can move. The guy just attacks him, right?
Is there? I'm not as familiar with up in arms. Is there a method of fleeing that doesn't involve spending?
I think to flee that doesn't involve spending, you have to win a contested melee check.
GTFO roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frederick might be able to do it, but I don't think the dwarf has it.
Yeah. Because the other option, it's still the same as out of the core, which is to...
Can Thognoth use pole arms?
I'd rather have my axe. So I can't really. It wouldn't really do me any better.
No, because if you need a weapon, we have to fight our way out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see it. I don't. I know in the core they give you options, and I don't see options in the up and arms.
No, it's otherwise the same as in core.
Okay.
So you can use advantage,
Gotcha.
or you can use dodge.
Dodge.
So it's a opposed dodge and melee check.
How's your dodge, Frederick?
My dodge it's not too bad. My dodge is I just rolled it. It's 34.
Yeah, the trouble, both of you guys are outnumbered by 3-1. 2, so... Although that guy's prone, who is next to you, Thognoth, so he is going to have a harder time hitting you.
So I'm maybe outnumbered 2-1 if he's on the deck, yeah?
No, he's still able to attack, just takes a penalty.
Oh, right. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
What do you think, Thognoth? What are you doing? Is there any narrative meta currency spend that you could do to...
Is that a wall? On the map?
Yep.
Is that like just sort of at the 7 o'clock position to Thognoth?
Yeah, that's a wall.
Yeah. All right. So if we could get just below that, we'd be in a little corridor sort of thing.
Down here there is, yeah.
You have fortune left, Frederick. I think I'm going to go ahead and disengage. I don't know what else to do.
You're spending the advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. So you still can take an action as well. It just allows you to move away from your enemies without penalty.
So I can move away and have an action? Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Can I pick up the shield?
Yes.
Okay, I'll pick up the shield.
Okay, and then go ahead and move. If you want to run, just give us an athletics check.
Okay, yeah, I will try.
It's an average athletics check, 2 + 20.
Oh, okay. I actually succeeded somehow.
Outstanding. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
So you can move double your move in squares. So I think 6.
He's motivated. Adrenaline is flooding his system right now.
I'll avenge my axe.
Right. What'd you say, Kevin? I'm sorry. How far?
6 squares.
Oh.
Your move is a 3, isn't it?
Yeah, okay.
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 The 3-inch move, the downside of the dwarven army.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 3-inch move.
Yeah. All right. Then, Friedrich, what are you doing?
I'll have whatever they did, if I can.
So you're going to have to make a successful contested dodge check because there isn't any advantage to draw on the way that he did.
Okay.
Can he still move, but he just takes damage, or how does that work?
Let's see here. You can use advantage or you can dodge. You can also flee. If you flee, the opponent immediately gains 1 advantage and attempts 1 free attack.
Would that be 3 of them doing that?
Yeah. They wouldn't each gain the free strike, but...
That seems like a bad idea.
Well, it depends if you are rat-like or not. The rats are all in favor of that. I'm just double-checking fleeing. Yeah, otherwise fleeing seems to work.
You got 3 fortune points.
Yeah. You got your fortune points, so you could re-roll, and you could also blow resolve. If you get a crit, I'm not going to make you roll 3 contested things. I'll just roll for 1 of them for you to disengage, because that's the other option. Is instead of using advantage, you can roll a dodge check. If you blow a resolve on this, you could just pick a critical success on this.
Oh, right. Do I have to do that before I roll?
Yes.
So I could make a dodge roll, and if it went pear-shaped, I could dodge with resolve.
No, only you have to make your decision on the resolve before you make your roll.
If I spent a fortune point, could I re-roll with a resolve?
You could not re-roll with resolve.
Re-roll your dodge.
You could re-roll, yeah. So it's a choice of risking with a re-roll with your fortune or spending resolve and setting a date. You could also just try and take the hits. But
when you say resolve, are we talking about resilience by any chance?
Resilience, yeah.
It does say under resilience, you can even choose to do this on a test already failed.
Oh, there you go. Last sentence.
It's on page 171.
Last sentence.
Yeah.
It's in the last sentence,
Because
Kev.
I just read it again before. Last sentence rule strikes
Last
again.
sentence.
We need to start doing, like, for your listeners, we need to start doing, like, dungeon musings bingo.
Yeah.
Last sentence.
We have
a great call.
Jamie did that for one of our Conan games, I think.
That's
it.
call.
Mark your bingo card. Yeah.
Right. Right.
All right. Well, I guess I'm just
$5
rolling.
gift card or something.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm just rolling dodge then.
Okay. So go ahead and give us your dodge check. I have...
Oh, it's challenging, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I got 4 degrees success.
Ouch.
Oof.
You want to fortune that?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, let's see that
Fortune.
nat 20. Come on. Or not nat 20. That probably wouldn't help you very much.
Challenging.
Oh.
Ooh.
What was that same again?
So,
Oh, crumbs.
resilience. We come back to this again. You want to blow... This will be burning one permanently. Going to burn a resilience?
Yeah, I bet I had, I guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna get
So
fucking
then
shanked here.
you can go ahead and move at your leisure without... Let's see here. So this is... Here's one difference between spending advantage and this. Spending advantage doesn't take your action. This does. So you can move up to 8 squares if you want to give us a athletics check. At easy plus 20.
8 with an athletics check.
Yeah, because if you're moving, if you're running, you just need to give us an average athletics check.
Oh, average.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Nice. So here's, I missed this. You also, your success level from that also gets added in yards. So that's actually one extra square.
Oh, nice.
Frederick, so nicely done. Thognoth, you just hit like right on the nose, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. Then it is the Skaven's turn. Yeah. All right, but it sounds like you guys are trying to get the heck out of here. So let's do this. So you're fleeing from combat right now. Which means, why don't we take a look at the pursuit rules out of Up in Arms.
Did we have any grenades? Didn't we have some of them grenades?
I don't know. Do you guys?
Didn't we had them warpstone globe things?
Oh.
You do, I think, have one of those left that did not go off. Who has that?
That's a good question.
I don't know, but I seem to remember that the assassin had some globes, didn't he?
I thought you were joking, and then I see your point. I don't think I have any.
Okay. All right, so I assign the distance for you guys here. And
say, Kevin, it's a little late, but for us in the future, I forgot I had this talent that reduces the cost of flee from harm.
Oh, okay.
The advantage cost of the flee.
Okay.
Next time.
Yep, next time. Okay. That's great though.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Okay, cool. So the distance required to escape these guys as you're chasing through the tunnel, this is going to be kind of a skill challenge type thing. The distance required to escape is going to be 3. You're currently 1 away from one another. So what we need to do is everyone involved in the pursuit needs to roll a test for their movement, which would be athletics check on foot. The lowest success level of the quarry and the highest success level of the pursuer are compared. If the quarry gets a better result than the pursuer, the difference in SL is added to the distance. If the pursuer gets the better, it's subtracted from the distance. Okay. And let's see here. Complex
pursuit. We had a fine use of pursuit rules in my last.
Yeah.
The bad guy would have gotten away until the Amber Wizard cast the spell and increased the movement of the dwarf to 100 yards.
Oh, that's amazing!
Like cannonball dwarf tackled the guy.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, maybe when we got some fun. Let's have. So during their turn, a member of the quarry, you guys can try and create an obstacle instead of contributing to the check. You can make a perception test to try and spot something convenient in the environment. And if successful, it'll cause the others, the pursuers, to make a test based on their whatever the obstacle is. So rotten floorboards would be an example.
Sling stones. I have
Filthy
sling stones.
puddle. Yeah, so there's a closed gate. These would be things as you're racing through the tunnel trying to get away from them. So if you wish to do that, decide who. It just means that you're not contributing to the check, and you do need to make a challenging athletics check to trigger the obstacle. So it's an interesting decision of someone who's going to be good at athletics would be the one most likely to create an obstacle, but it also means you're not contributing to the potential success levels. So does that make sense? Decision is athletics check to try and get away from these guys or create an obstacle. So let's go into kind of a narrative space here. So you guys are the quarry, so we'll get you to roll first. As you guys are racing away down these tunnels, Thognoth's arm is now finally back, and you can have use of it once again. It just hit a numbing, agent, or hit a numbing bit in your arm, a nerve cluster. Any of you guys wish to create an obstacle? Or is everybody just going to try and get the hell out of here?
I'm gonna try to get out.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So why don't you all give us a challenging athletics check, please? Is athletics strength?
Agility.
Yeah.
Agility, okay. Okay. Okay, I got 4 degrees of success on mine.
I got a marginal failure.
Okay.
I got 2 degrees of success.
Oh, we take the worst of the
Yeah.
quarry. So does anyone who's at the lowest right now? Thognoth, you're at the lowest.
Thognoth.
You've got no.
You've got no. Yeah.
So they are all scrambling up to try and get you then, Thognoth. Do you want to spend resilience to change that? It would still make a -1, and they would be, they would close the distance, so they'd be at 1.
If we went to -1, would it help that much?
It would mean that the success levels for them, I got 4 -1. It actually be not substantially, no. Because if at -5 success levels, a character trips, falls from the horse, or suffers a similar calamity.
And we're at let's see, we're at that. That's where we're at.
For either of those 2 results. Well, also, I mean, Frederick still got fortune as well, so he could re-roll.
Yeah.
Do you want me to re-roll?
Yeah, because it's at our net success levels. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's your lowest you take for the quarry.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so if...
Well, it's going to be Thognoth. So
Yeah, right now it's Thognoth, but Thognoth could spend...
he doesn't have any.
does he have resilience?
I do. I have resilience.
Yeah, so... Frederick, do you want to...
Try and
spend
improve my roll?
Yeah?
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
So I'm spending resilience, is that right?
Well, just let's see what... If Frederick does no better, then you're...
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Challenging, you said, yeah.
Challenging, yeah.
Contested, yeah.
Come on, big money.
Oh, that's shocking.
Okay. So, Thognoth, you don't need to spend resilience. All right. Then, let's see here.
And call upon the dark powers. Is that one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. There's dark deals.
Dark deals, Frederick.
Dark deals.
As Katarina and Thognoth are saying, dark deals, man! Dark deal!
You can look over and you see the warpstone scimitar belted on Katarina.
Yeah. So the dark deal is, I think you gain, 1 corruption?
Page 182.
182, thank you.
Bottom left. Yes, 1 corruption.
1 corruption, okay. And then does that allow you to spend another willpower, or do you get to, by taking the 1 corruption, you re-roll automatically?
You just re-roll, yeah.
You get to re-roll.
Okay, so you want to take 1 corruption there, Frederick? Re-roll?
Can Frederick just make a stand?
Well, you could.
Could he become an obstacle?
No, you wouldn't become an obstacle. You would become likely someone they would set upon. So,
I think it's worth the corruption. You should give it a shot, I think.
Yeah. Because that's going to be your stumble and fall.
Corruption's better than making a stand, because if you make a stand, you're going to get overwhelmed. There's no chance, I don't think.
I don't know if the Schusters deal with corruption.
Oh, come on. They make shady deals all the time.
It's desperate times.
Shady deals is not dealing with chaos.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It could be one of those where it's not so much you think you're like sitting down with the devil. It's where, like, you know what? If you get me through this just this one time, I'll do anything.
Thin end of the wedge, Fognoff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you think, Frederick? That is a crit fail for it, so that might be a matter of being in an disadvantageous position in addition to having the rats catch up. Well, let me ask you this. It is not just the personal consequence. It would be for the entire party.
Oh, this is true.
Because we take the lowest thing. So does that affect Frederick's willingness to dip in the dark powers to protect his allies?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it would, yeah.
Okay. So why don't you go ahead and give us another reroll at challenging. And add 1 corruption, please.
Where do I add corruption? Well, I can do that after, can't I?
Combat, I think?
Probably.
Okay.
Probably.
All right. So I'm making a dodge. Hold on, no, I'm not. I'm making a athletics.
Yeah.
Oh, I made the wrong roll before.
Oh, you made a dodge check, yeah.
Oh, it's void.
Nice. Rules lawyer going hard. I like it.
Okay.
Spoiled my ballot there. Spoiled my paper.
Well, we'll take that 100 from you. So go ahead and make your athletics check again. At challenging,
Athletics.
please. Come on. Nice. All
There
right.
you go. Marginal
Now that
success.
a decision is on Frederick's head.
Thogner.
Or Thognoth's head. Sorry, Frederick. I'm picking on you for no reason here.
Yeah, I noticed that.
So, Thognoth, you're currently sitting at a -3 as the lowest.
Yeah, she's still got dark deals, dude.
That's true. Yeah, I think this is the time.
Okay.
Gotta spice it up.
Go ahead.
I'm not sure if this is what his commander had in mind when he said, go out and, find yourself.
First time you start finding in something approximating a tunnel, it just goes
Right.
to shit.
Right. Oh, look at that.
Look
Good
at
spend.
that.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So our lowest is a +1 then. And the difference is added to... Pursuer gets a better result than the quarry. Okay. So I'm going to re-roll theirs because the way I rolled is I treated it as if they were assisting, but that's just basically jacking their dice up by a bunch, and that's probably not what intended. I'm going to roll once for them. Let's see here. All right. So then the difference here will be a 5 now, meaning that you guys will be able to escape. You are down to an axe and you are suffering some critical wounds, but what does it look like as you guys come scrambling back up? I'm assuming that you're not going back up into the tunnel. It's actually somewhere in a street somewhere in Olden Leets.
Yeah.
What do we see, guys?
Put like some crates over the manhole that we're coming out from.
Something, yeah.
Some debris to try
Yeah.
to...
Maybe surprise some old man who's taking a leak in the, in the
alleyway.
in the trough,
Alleyway.
as they do.
Okay.
And we got to get them to...
Bedraggled and
Messed up.
Thognoth leaving his axe is just,
Oh,
it's unthinkable.
yeah. So as you guys come piling out of this and you slam the lid to the manhole back down, you have a chance to look at one another. The guy finishes, his shake and then scurries back down the alleyway. What happens next?
I think Thognoth gave him a push. He's pissed. He's just,
Yeah.
Thognoth is like, he's surly. He's very surly. And he shoves the man down, like, get out of here. And,
Yeah.
get out of here. I mean, and he says, my axe is back there. And he's just cursing and,
Yeah.
he's thinking about his book of grudges and stomping
think-
around.
Yeah, and I think Frederick's kind of got hold of Fognoff and he's dragging him. Leave the axe, let's get out of here. But,
We gotta get back to the.
There's too many. We get the axe another time. We can always get the axe back. We need to get a little crew together and get back down there. This is no good.
Right.
Okay.
I think we try to get back to the house.
Yeah, we'll. Thognoth is torn between the house and a tavern, but the house is fine for now.
Okay.
The house has free booze.
Yeah, so you guys go staggering back, and as you're coming in, tell us what the elves who are keeping watch around here would be seeing as you guys are coming up.
A currently inconsolable dwarf, angry and kind of anguished, and he probably shouts at them, my axe, kind of.
Yeah, he's howling away. What about Katerina and Frederick? Frederick's actually doing not too bad.
Staggering and probably using Frederick to.
I think Frederick is got a supporting arm around Katerina and trying to hold her up and steady her. And in the confusion, he maybe didn't fully appreciate how badly injured she was, and now he's looking a little bit fraught, and the old PTSD setting in again.
Yeah, I mean, you saw her get stabbed once, but like she has all these myriad of cuts all over her.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thognoth is going to feel sheepish shortly when, feeling a little selfish and considering that Katerina's hurt. But right now he's in the throes of his axe loss. But then he'll snap out of his fugue and realize that it could be worse.
Yeah. I guess Katerina said, "Better me than the dwarf."
Yeah.
No, it's really gonna heap ashes on Thognoth if he hears that.
First aid.
I've actually got some healing. I have actually got some healing chops.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you got heal, you can make a check, and it's your intelligence bonus plus success level.
Yeah, I don't know if you can heal yourself.
No, I was gonna try and heal Katerina.
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead. So why don't, as you maybe on the way there, you pull over for a moment, try and bandage her up.
At least that spear wound.
Hold on a minute. Where is it? Hold on.
Heal is under.
Yeah, it's an advanced skill, so it'll be just under your skills. And I think it is a challenging test.
Yeah.
I got a 29 on heal. That ain't great, is it?
No.
I think Katerina's the one who's quite good.
Yeah, I got a 40.
Yeah.
And I still got 3 fortune. So if I can heal myself, I'll sit down and.
Yeah, I don't see anything where. Hold on, let's check the last sentence. No, I think we got the go ahead here. I don't see anything where you're taking a penalty or you're not able to treat yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe I'll leave it. Maybe I don't want to mess with the healing.
So go ahead.
I'm far too conscious of.
That actually gives me 2 points. It's intelligence or
intelligence bonus. Yeah.
It'll give me 1 point back.
Okay. And do you want to treat Thognoth as well?
I can use a fortune point. I have them.
Oh yeah. Do you want to? Oh fuck yeah! You got 3.
Yeah.
A reroll.
Yeah. Hopefully, it doesn't get worse, right?
Okay.
Should I take my 1 point and like it?
What do you think?
We'll see.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, she makes herself go unconscious again. Then.
So very briefly. Watch, it's prone, right? No, it's only unconscious when you're
prone, yeah.
So she kind of wobbles and then falls down. You're like, whoa, and help her back up again.
She's going to need some bed rest.
Do you want to try and treat Thognoth?
She's prone.
Let me ask this, Thognoth, do you want to get help from her after she's...
No,
I'll be fine. Let me just help you out.
I think he's, he's got his face buried in a mug, and he's whatever.
Well, it's before you guys got back to the...
Oh, before. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, I think he's not very choosy right now. He's not really focused on details.
Frederick's going to have to do it then, I guess.
Well, no, because you would have... as soon as you get back up, you'll regain one wound, right?
What's that?
Because you're not unconscious. You're just at 0... You're at your threshold, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
So you could try and roll if you'd like.
Yeah, okay. So for Thognoth?
Yeah. Here we go. Come on, Thognoth. And he's got 2 more fortune points. She has 2 more fortune points left anyway.
Yeah. There you go.
There you go.
That's 4 points back, Thognoth.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So Thognoth is back in fighting form. Now, Katarina and Thognoth both took injuries. So I think you need an endurance at average to avoid infection.
Okay. I know I thought I had something.
What am I making, Kev?
An average endurance check, I believe, to avoid... No, sorry, very easy. Very easy when you've suffered a critical wound.
Okay, no, I thought that might have given a bonus to that, but it's fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so a very easy endurance test for both of you, please.
Very easy?
Yeah. Nice. Yep, you're good, Thognoth.
Nice.
Excellent. Wow, even better. God, Katarina, holy smokes. Okay, so then, as you guys reach Grozin Grumbleshield's house, what do you guys do next?
Thognoth is gonna lie down, dress her wounds as best she can in a very clumsy way.
Okay.
And then lie down.
Do you guys wish to have a chat about what happened?
If you do in Katarina's room.
Could I have assisted? Could I have assisted in that healing at all? I can't remember the assist.
Do you actually have? So you have training in it, right?
Yeah, he does. That's training.
Yeah, I got heal.
Yeah, assist gives plus 1 success level, I think.
And then she would have been. She has 2 points then.
Let's see here. Assistance. Here we go.
Yeah.
No, plus 10 to the test.
Okay. Then she would have gotten 1 point back from that.
Okay.
Instead of going down.
Okay.
Again. Cool.
So, we can assume you need a full night's sleep in order to actually engage the healing rules, the natural healing. But so I'm assuming you guys are sitting around, just dressing the wounds and talking about what you've encountered. What do you guys? I'm assuming Thognoth is just bringing up the axe constantly.
And drinking.
So Frederick, maybe you should talk to our elven friends and let them know, give them a sit rep of what happened.
Yeah,
I mean, into multiple Skaven underneath, probably at least. Well, I think Thognoth, you might have taken one down, and Thognoth took a couple down. There's still at least 10, 12.
Yeah, we need to. We need to speak.
Sorry, just Frederick. I think Thognoth may have some information to share here. You've got dwarf lore, don't you?
I do.
Yeah. Why don't you give us a dwarf lore? Let me think here. At average, please.
Oh.
So, Thognoth, what you faced. Those are just not shock troops. They are cannon fodder, effectively.
Rats, yeah.
So the ones that attacked you the night before, those were assassins. If there are assassins and you faced as you were making your way down into the sewer and found those, there must be a warren of them somewhere.
Yeah, we've run into a lot of them. They're around. These aren't travelers. There's a host of them down there.
So, sorry, Frederick. I interrupted you when you were trying to talk just to make that roll. What were you trying to say?
Well, we need to get. Well, based on what Thognoth's saying, based on what you're saying, surely we need to alert the powers that be or our allies at the very least. And if that's not sufficient, we need to be notifying the authorities in charge of the town that they're sitting on a nest of these creatures.
You you men have a lot of denial
Yeah, they won't believe
about the armed rats. I don't know how it'd go over.
That's true. Without evidence, you're right. It's true. Until, well, yeah, they're considered almost a lie, aren't they? They're in denial. How can we make them? How can we make them see sense? And
Well, the elves will believe you.
yeah, well, they will. Perhaps that's where I'll start. Then I'll take word to the elves.
And I think when Fognoth, runs into Grozum, he'll be a fresh ear to tell about my axe.
Okay. He is devastated, the loss of that. But you've recovered your shield, though, so...
I did, yeah.
Yeah. There's at least something. There's probably a really nasty bruise on your shield arm's elbow as well, where that just happened to hit you.
Yeah.
So the plan is going to be to try and to speak to the elves, get a good night's sleep, see what you can recover, and then talk to the elves to try and come up with
Well,
Yeah.
I might be tempted to go before that. I'd probably carry word immediately because I'm not in too bad shape, and I think it might. With Frederick's current state of mind, I reckon he's shook up and he needs some kind of reassurance.
Sure.
There'll be no sleeping. So
Okay.
he might as well, in an almost panic-stricken kind of condition, head to the I forget the name of the guy, but the go-between guy, the sort of like the elder elf that we. Orhar. Yeah.
So
He
as
seems to
Frederick
be-
is getting up to leave, just building on your success from before Thoknoth, you're filling up another drink, you can hear the squeak of that rat that you've stored in a pot somewhere, and that got you thinking, like, if you stirred up a rat's nest, and they've already attacked here once with assassins, is it safe for Frederick to be going out alone?
Where were you going, Frederick?
Oh, I was going to see Orhar. Tell him. Take word to Orhar that there's a threat beneath us in the Underdark there, in the tunnels beneath, and he needs to rally his elves and prepare. Who knows what's going to happen? We've stirred them up now. They could come spilling out of the tunnels at any time, and they'd be upon us.
Well, we either probably need to send a messenger, or we all have to go.
Well, you're in no fit state to go anywhere, Fognoth.
I mean, I'm actually, after I got healed there, I'm actually all right. I mean, I'm bruised, but I'm not.
Well, you are technically suffering from one critical wound as well.
Oh, gotcha.
Right? So
What was the name of it again?
Let's see here. So I think you get to roll. Like it wasn't one of the ones that required surgery to address, and neither of the wounds that Katerina suffered either.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'll find it. Okay.
Katerina's pretty banged up as well. I mean,
Badly jarred arm.
Gotcha.
Okay, and
Gotcha.
let's see here.
I'm on it.
Yeah. Okay, critical wounds. So there is no persisting effect of it, but I think it's the fact that it counts towards the total of critical wounds that you can suffer before
Yeah.
you exploded as a bag of blood. That's a last sentence thing too.
It says the normal rule, so probably when you heal that damage, unless it require surgery.
Yeah, and there's actually one of the uses of heal is for treating, I think, critical wounds, so it wouldn't count towards the total any longer. Here we go. Healing critical wounds. If you received any critical wounds, you're said to be critically wounded. They do not count as healed until all conditions they inflict are removed and all non-permanent negative modifiers are resolved. So actually, you guys aren't critically wounded anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
Okay.
so ignore me. So yeah, that's
Okay.
not a persisting thing. And your 2 critical hits, I don't think you dealt with the bleeding.
Yeah.
And the other one was just like a knockdown, right? So
Yeah.
okay, so you're not critically wounded either. Okay. Then what do you thought? Now, sorry, you've had your 2 cents. What does Frederick make of that? Of him suggesting that it may be not safe to be on your own.
What time is it, Kev?
Late afternoon, probably.
We could send a messenger, or we all go together.
Well, perhaps we all go then. Perhaps we all go. I mean, Katerina, if she's able to, I mean, I don't think we should delay.
Yeah, we do have evidence. She presents the warpstone scimitar.
Oh, yeah.
One of one of the elves that says guarding, you could easily, call one of them over and ask them to go get Orhar.
Yeah, maybe bring them here, and but then isn't he going to be in danger? I don't know.
Yeah, what are you guys going
to them.
What do you think is going to happen when night falls?
Well, we got. I mean, why don't we just go to the elf? Let's all just go. Why hang about here? Let's just
All
go
right.
to the. Let's just go to the elf. My old man says you never split the party. Oh, Mr. Schuster.
It's a Schuster
Old
rule.
man Schuster always says you never split the party. Whatever
All
party
right.
he's on about, I don't know what he's talking about, but that's what he used to say to me.
Thognaugh's grumpy
I
at the
never
whole
understood
thing,
it.
but he's fine. It's fine. He'll go.
Does Thognoth have an offhand, like a replacement weapon?
He does. He has a warhammer.
Oh, nice. Very thematic.
Yeah. And I think Thognoth should make a consume alcohol test, if I may.
Sure, yeah, go right ahead. He's
What do
usually
you think? That
quite good at this. You're consuming that dwarven stout, so give me a sec here.
Yeah.
That is going to be because he got some special stuff for you. Hold on.
And it was purposeful drinking. It wasn't casual.
All right. Let's see. The alcohol. Let's say it was in the book that's not here. Let's say it is going to be you are a dwarf drinking dwarven stuff. I think it's challenging unless you feel that you are really, trying to numb that pain, in which case the difficulty will go down to difficult.
I mean, I think that'd be the case. He just didn't have time.
Yeah.
Frederick's
Yeah, that's it.
bothering him. He's interrupting.
So challenging.
my,
It was a challenging consume alcohol check, please. And I got the.
I think I'm worried by the amount of alcohol you're trying to consume. It's like, Fognoff, it's not the time. Come on, put the tanker down, man.
So it is a -10 to his weapon skill, ballistic skill, agility, dex, and intelligence.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So there we go. But you have
He's
until your
the
toughness.
worst drinker in dwarven history.
Don't say that in his presence at the moment. But,
What are you talking about? He's
I
got
am yet to fail a consume alcohol in this game. Fognoff will reliably fail every single one.
yeah.
All right, so that brings us to the end of the session, guys. Everybody gets 100 XP again. And for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for the part 19 or chapter 19 of our Pope has listed Skaven 1, Hero 0.
Yeah. I saw that.
Oh man, shots fired from chat.
Shots.
Come on,
fired.
Kev, move on. Just tell us where we get them rare and out of print games, man. And let's not dwell on Skaven Seriousness and that, yeah, let's gloss over that stuff.
Well, I know that Colin has some terrific experience withstanding a siege in a rickety old house, so I think you guys will be in a good place for upcoming sessions. For those listening, as is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the campaign, or the game we're playing, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. There's also a link down below to the Dungeon Musings Discord server, where we have channels dedicated to Warhammer games, to most of the campaigns we run on the channel, as well as a bunch of other channels like Finding a Group or GM Discussion. There's a great community that has built up over the years over there, and you are more than welcome to join us. They are friendly, helpful, knowledgeable, and eager to chat. There is also, makes it sound like kind of like a party line from the 90s, but it's that plus RPGs, I guess. There is also a link down below to our friends at Noble Knight Games. I still don't have an updated discount code from them, but Noble Knight Games is the preeminent unionized retailer of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs in North America. Not only do they have a great selection of new role-playing games, board games, and card games, they have an unmatched selection of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs. And there's a link down below. There's a discount code that's listed down below that has expired now. If you come back to one of our more recent videos, if you're listening to this after this time, or not live, then there is a, what do you call it? There is a, if you make a purchase of $10 or more, you can enter the discount code and you'll save 10% in your purchase. They also have sales quite a bit throughout the summer and well, throughout the year, so you can also save money in that way. But if they do not have something in stock that you are looking for, you can put it on a want list. They'll send you an email when it comes in, and you can pick it up at your leisure. I hope to have that discount code for you early this week. It was the July 4th weekend, this past weekend, so I think some folks were on vacation as well. There's also a link down below to something called Heroes Save Villages, which is the charity fundraising campaign we run on the channel. It benefits the SOS Children's Villages International Charity, a really incredible organization active in over 130 countries, benefiting over 80,000 orphaned and abandoned children. All donations through that link go directly to them. None of it goes to the channel or any other middleman. It just goes to help out the kids who benefit from their services. And as a small way of saying thank you, if you've donated $25 or more since the start of 2024, since January 1st. At the end of July, end of this month, we're going to start having voting open for the charity sessions for the final bit of the year. And those sessions will be mashups. We're going to be taking classic adventures from certain RPGs like our D&D or Call of Cthulhu or whatnot, and we're going to have a bunch of options for you to vote on for our games that the adventures were not designed to be played with. So if you really want to see a Warhammer Fantasy version of, say, Keep on the Borderlands or The Haunting or any other kind of classic thing, Isle of Dread, then we'll have those options. If you've donated $25 or more to the charity since January 1st, you will have a chance to vote on those options, as well as the characters, the heroes that people will be playing in that adventure. The last thing I will say is a huge thank you to our stalwart, grim and perilous heroes. So Sean, Carl, and Colin, thank you so much for playing today, guys. Darren, you were missed. I hope you had a good time with your buddies today. And John, we hope you're feeling better. We will be back. I'm going on vacation. Speaking of vacation, I'm going to be on vacation from July 12th until July 23rd, and we're not running anything on the channel in that period. However, both Carl and Colin have their own YouTube channels as well. So if you want, I've got a link to Carl's down below, and I'll put a link to Colin's down there as well. If you want to fill your content hole with that, you can check out a bunch of great stuff on both of their channels, and on the Dungeon Musings Discord server there is an other streamers channel that is full of people who are part of the roster and people who are just part of the Dungeon Musings community with their streaming content as well too. So if you want to fill something, have something to check out that while we are off air, there's lots of options to be found there as well. Then we'll be back in 4 weeks time, back under the, well no, above the streets of Olden Leeds, and we'll see what is going on with these Skaven and what our grim and perilous heroes are deciding to do about that. But until we see you again, thank you again for joining us. We hope that we gave you a few hours to take your mind off the troubles of our world and think about the troubles that our heroes have encountered under the streets of Olden Leeds. And until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.